Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampACrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me for another video tutorial today. Just excuse my inky fingers, I have been stamping already. But today we have another fun card and technique using the Thoughtful Moments Hybrid Embossing Folder. Now not only does this cut out and emboss the sentiments, but it also has some little dies in here that you can use for other things. So we have hearts, we have two sets of flowers, little bitty clouds, we have a couple rainbows and some leaves. So we're using our 3 flowers today just as a little bill. If you haven't seen this in use yet, I encourage you to go back and watch some of my other videos about brayering. But what I did was take a big sheet of basic white and ran it through with the dies in here, and then it cuts out all of these words at one time when they're embossed. So I'm using the hello today. So if you can see, it's cut out and embossed, so we're going to do a little raised effect on that. And we're going to use a technique today called the bouncing brayer. So this is our Stampin' Brayer. It's carrying over into the new catalog along with this hybrid embossing folder. And we've done some other videos, so watch those. They're a lot of fun, some of the different techniques. So to do the bouncing brayer technique, I'm going to use 4 different colors. So I'm going to start out with Lemon Lolly. When you're inking up your brayer, you want to make sure these little tips are facing up. When you face them down, they act as a stand, but you don't want to scrape them into your ink pad, so make sure that they're facing up when you go to ink your, and really, I think I only need, that's about the width, the middle of my brayer inked. But you want to lift and roll to get coverage all around the brayer. All right, so we're just starting with our lightest color. We may come back, but what I'm going to do is just bounce this all the way across my paper. Okay, so we're not doing any rolling, we're just bouncing. Now I like to keep a damp, you can use this too, but I just like to use that damp rag. It's nice and quick to clean. All right, so that is Lemon Lolly. Then I'm going to go with Fresh Freesia. It's our next color. And even if you don't have perfect coverage, it's okay, because we're just doing a little bouncing here. The goal is to try to keep them fairly straight. Keep our bounces straight. You can add more if you want. Okay, we're going to get another color. So we'll just clean that up a little. Okay, let's go with Balmy Blue next. So we're going pastels today. All right. And it kind of rolls as you bounce it. And this will literally look different every time you do it. Whoops, I rolled a little bit, but that's where I'm going to put my hello. So it's okay. I get a little ink there. Okay. And then you can always go back and add more color if you want. All right, and my last one is going to be Highland Heather. This one's probably the darkest. Get careful, I don't want to do too much. Just going to add a little more boldness to it. That's it. That's my background. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's do our words. So we're going to ink this up with Highland Heather, and very lightly, I'm not even putting any pressure at all, just going straight across the top. I'm going to go this way too. Make sure I hopefully get everything inked. Got a few spots that don't want to grab the ink. Try that one more time. Okay, I think that's good. I don't want to push my luck. If you press too hard, you'll get ink into these white areas, and I don't want to do that. All right, let's clean that up. And then we use the little stand and make sure any ink, so I can finish cleaning that later. All right, let's do some assembly. All right, here's my little flowers. I just pre-cut those out of lemon lolly. Whoops, boy, I didn't fold that very well. Okay. This is a very simple card, but when I'm showcasing techniques, and sometimes our techniques take a little longer in class or on the video, I like to do my cards a little bit simpler, just because this is the masterpiece of the card right there, and that's what we want to bring front and center is our technique. We're going to just glue this. All the measurements will be on my blog, so you can go check those out. Okay, let's pop up our hello with some mini dimensionals. Oh. One on the H, one on the, we'll do one there on the L. Okay. Cute. All right, I'm going to use glue dots, I think, to put these little flowers on. Let's find our glue dots. All right, can I pick these up? I don't think so. I'm going to just pick that up and stick it on the glue dot, just like that. Flip that one over. Whoop. Okay. When I'm putting a whole bunch of things on with glue dots, I just like to stick them all on the roll, and then I can peel them off and then stick them on my card. Okay. Now, we got to put a little center in our flowers, so I'm going to use these iridescent pearl basic jewels. These are also carrying over, which I'm very excited about. They have small and large, so I'm using the little small ones. They're so cute. Right there. And one right there. And that is it. Isn't that sweet? I do not have anything decorating for the inside, but you know, this is a hello card, so I want to leave that blank. You can put white inside if you want. You don't have to. The yellow is plenty light. So this is a card that takes very little cardstock and then just one bundle. So lots of fun. I hope you enjoyed today's project. I will post a link with measurements and supplies in my blog. And just remember, if you spend at least $50 this month, you'll get a little goodie in the mail from me. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.